Okay, we have done part 1, the background. Now we'll do part 2, the spaceship. So we have to activate pocket code. Alright, when you activate pocket code, you choose the last project you were doing. We are doing iFC shooting Mr. Gui, that's a project name. Alright, so now we're going to add a spaceship. So you go to the plus sign here to add object. So you're going to draw the object. I'm going to draw a spaceship, right? So you add, so you draw. Now don't draw too big, alright? Change the color. I'm going to draw a spaceship. Alright, apply. So spaceship. Now you can change the color. Alright, so you can draw a spaceship. Alright, then firing off. Right, firing off, boom. Right, so this is my spaceship. Alright, so after you finish, just click back and then save the spaceship. Alright, so give the object a name. So remove this and call it spaceship. Alright, I'm not going to have a spacing in between, so it's easier. Alright, so this object is now called spaceship. So now we have background. Alright, if you click on background, you have the coding, the picture, and the sound. Now if you click on spaceship, you also have the coding, the picture, the looks means picture, and then the sound. So now we've done the picture of the spaceship. Alright, this is the picture. Now we're going to write the coding for the spaceship. Right, coding for the spaceship. So you see, you go to spaceship, you click on scripts, which is picture. Alright, so let's start by adding a plus so that you can add the codes. Now we're going to start by adding when scene start. So when scene start is an event, so you click here. Okay, when scene start, when scene start, okay, choose this, when scene start. So I'm going to set the size of the spaceship. So you go to plus, okay, go to looks, and then set the size of the spaceship. I'm not sure whether is it 60% is big enough or small enough, but you can always play it and see. Oh, it's a little bit too big, right? Okay, so you bet. So you change to, let's say, 40%. Then you press play again, depending on the picture. Okay, this size looks good. This is my shooting spaceship. Okay, let's go back. Now I would like to place it at correct position because now it's at the middle of the sea. So I add plus and then go to motion and then place at X 100 Y 200. Now this is not the place I want, so I click on it. Now this thing again you have to drag below because it's a new line. So you click on the 100, click on edit formula, change it to 0. Alright, so now see where's the spaceship. Okay, the spaceship is still not properly placed. Alright, then Y, change it to minus 500. So minus 500. Okay, so now you look at the spaceship is now right below. Now this is X, this is Y. Alright, so now it's right below. So I will fire from here. Spaceship. Okay, so now the codes looks like this. Now there's 2 more set. So when scene start, so let's add one more. When scene start, again must pull all the way down. When scene start, then add control. Can you see this forever? So again you have to pull it down. When scene start forever, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna set a variable. So you go to data. Alright, set a variable. So you choose it first. you bring it in between this one. Okay, I'll slow down a bit. Now, but this is not a variable we want. So you click on, can you see this sign here? You click on this sign here, and then go to a new variable. So we're going to give a new variable called ship x. Okay, capital X. So going to give you a new variable called ship x. Alright, so set the variable ship x to, now you click on the 1. Now we don't want this 1 here, we want position x. But this position x, don't type, don't use this and type, do not type. You go to property, then can you see position x? So you're not supposed to type this, don't type this. You're supposed to choose from here, property, position x. Then you click OK. Oh no, now we have to. Okay, then you click OK. Now, so the ship x change to position x, and then end of the loop. Okay, then now we do the rotating. Okay, when we rotate the phone, the ship must shift to the left. So the last part already. So you go to event when scene starts. So click on it. Again, this is the last part already. So we have one block of when scene start, 2 block. Then we are on to the last block. So when scene start, click on control forever. Alright, again, you have, every time you must pull it down because it's a new line, forever. So we're going to have an action. Okay, what action? This time you go to I think it's motion. Okay, you go to motion, then you change X by 10. Again, you need to pull it down and pull it in between here. Okay, change X. So but I do not want to change X by 10. Okay, whether the sideways position of the spaceship, alright, whether you go left or right, is by rotating the phone. So you click on the 10 and then delete away this 10. Now we're going to type a minus. Can you see a minus? Minus. Then you go into this property. Oh no, sensor. Minus. You type the minus sign. Can you see the minus sign? Then you go to sensor. Now this sensor means the phone, when we rotate the phone, rotate is called the inclination X. So it's an inbuilt sensor. So it's a very good program. So divide by 2. So I slow down. Minus inclination X divided by 2. Now do not type this. Inclination X is not by typing. It's from this sensor. Okay, divided by 2. Can I slow down a bit? Then you press OK. So you can see that when the scene starts, forever, change X by inclination divided by 2. Alright, then end of loop. So let's play it and see what happens. Okay, if I rotate the phone this way, left, I rotate the phone this way, can you see? Go right. Then if I rotate the phone this way, okay, so if I rotate the phone this way, okay, so that shows that it's correct. So we have finished part 2, the spaceship. Now at least you can control. Now there's no save button, so you just go back. We have finished part 2. We have finished part 1, the background of the spaceship, part 2. So all in all, you can see the background is there, the spaceship. You can rotate left the phone, rotate right the phone, the spaceship is working. Okay, we'll stop here for part 2.